Hey guys, hey, welcome back to Rags and Stitches. I popped on here this morning to share with you some thrift store supplies that I found this weekend. Now, I am going to come on later and we're going to make a simple, super simple sleep dress out of some fabric. It's not even a muumuu. It's more of a sleep dress. It's not a caftan. It's just a basic shaped sleep dress. Or you can wear it as sleep top with little pajama pants under. But I am going to come back and do that video. So with some of the fabric I found. So let's go into that. I went to my local thrift shop. If you have a thrift shop by you, that is where you need to be buying uh, your fabrics. I mean, if you want a specific expensive fabric, then go to your fabric shop. In our town here, we don't have a fabric shop. We have a thrift shop, and it's actually out on the highway. And she's a friend of mine, and I can find lots of deals. For example, she has a fabric aisle where she folds all of these fabric bits into Ziplocs. So when you get them, they're nice and clean in a Ziploc. No dust collected, etc., etc. I love that. Okay, so this is some beautiful fabric that I found. It feels a bit like linen. It could be cotton. Let's see what the tag. She has a tag on it. This is looking about, I don't know, 2 yards, but let's see what it says. I may be wrong. I'm not good at guesstimating. Where's the tag? Here's the tag. 29 by 53 plus extra. Okay. It was $2. Let me see if I can get it in this light. Does that help? That doesn't help. What if I turn the light? Is it too dark? Probably. $2.50. That is a great deal. This is some nice, soft, it feels like it doesn't wrinkle very easily. If I stand up, you can see it's enough to make a top. And that was my goal. This is folded in a half, okay? Just a half, and you can get it there. Let me see with my tape measure what we got here. It's too bright. Guys, I'm so sorry about the lighting. I am not a professional videographer. Okay. I told you in the beginning, this is a very basic channel. Okay, we're going to measure this. I can't even see. Now I can't see. We either get a glare or, anyway. All right, so I'm going to take my tape measure. I just want to see how wide this is because it's going to make a great top. So take your tape measure and measure it. 32 inches across. Wow. All right, how long is it? 32 inches. So she's got 29. It's really 32. She said plus some. She was right. Let's see what she's got down here. Okay, now I've got, now this is in half. So you got to put plus, times 2. So in half, the fabric is lengthwise 29 inches. 29 plus 29 is what it is because it's perfectly in half. Okay. So beautiful fabric, soft. It doesn't seem to wrinkle easily. And it's just a beautiful black and white chintz. I call it chintz. I don't know. It's got a floral pattern here. And I'm going to make a work top out of this, and we will have a video on that today as well. So I want to make a cute little work, simple blouse with this today, this fabric, which we will come back and do later. But $2.50, guys, $2.50. Okay. The other fabric I found was $5 for, I think it was 4 yards. It was a lot. So I've already cut it and made the pattern for the simple I haven't sewn it yet. I've got it pinned, as you can see. But for the simple house dress or nightgown, so I'm going to stand up and show you. It comes right to my knees. It's turned inside out at the moment because I've already pinned it. Because we're going to skip the cutting part. I'm just going to talk you through it. But this is a beautiful floral pattern. This feels like just plain cotton. Let me turn it away so you can get the full effect of the color. We have some little bitty yellow flowers and some green. Beautiful little pattern. Perfect for a nightgown or an apron. And what I did, and I'm going to walk you through when I cut the other, I wanted a more angle sleeve. So I did like a curvature here, because it's going to be a very wide sleeve. So it's going to fall more like this. Okay. Like that. We're not doing a cupped around grabbing your arm kind of, pattern today. So I'm going to go just through the sewing with this, but I'm going to do the cutting and everything with the other fabric in that video. Let me tell you about making, and as you can see, this is a lovely, anyway, did I tell you the price? It was like $5 for like, oh my gosh, it was enough to make 2 gowns. So it was like $5, yeah. So let me show you the one little summer dress I made. Let's turn it around. Let me show you the summer dress I made with that fabric I just showed you. Let me grab it and I'll show you. So in my closet, and I'm going to bring the ones I made, I have made a couple of items. Again, super beginner. I do have some errors on my stitching. But you know what? The beauty of it is it gives it character. Until I learn to not have errors, this came out beautiful. This is for my mother. It's a little simple top with a little slit on the sides. And it came out beautiful. And this is basically the kind of top I'm going to make today, but a little longer for myself. So it's going to be this basic pattern, okay? And basic stitching. At the neck, I did a very basic stitch. Can you see it? I did the zigzag. I find the zigzag works good for me. Even around the sleeves have zigzag. Came out very lovely. Then I ironed it. It's beautiful. Beautiful floral pattern for my mother, a little crop. It actually looks small, but it's wider than you think because the sleeves also have a slit. Let me show you at the bottom. So that way it allows you a lot of bust room and a lot of arm room. So she's got slits at the bottom of both. That's one beautiful creation today that I wanted to share with you. Here is a super long night dress for my mother. It is so soft. I made this out of a bed sheet, believe it or not. But it's not your average bed sheet. I have found that I love the way, now it's not fun to sew. It doesn't, let me explain, it wrinkles, like a sheet does, but not as bad. But I have found that microfiber, I don't know what it's made of. I'm going to do some research on that. It is my favorite kind of sheet. It's soft. It feels like clothing. I mean, you cannot even tell this was a sheet. So I will show you some of my errors I made. First of all, the neckline looks good. Okay. I did a double zigzag stitch. You can see over here where I messed up a slight bit. I've got to cut that string, but I messed up here. I got a little pinch, but that's okay. It's a night dress. The other side probably looks a little better. So it's not a back or front. She can wear it either way. For the sleeves, I did a very loose sleeve, again, with the slit, like so. Let's look at my knitting, my knitting. because I knit too, my, my seam. I don't have I mean, I have a serger. I just don't know how to use it. This is simple. I just did a double zigzag on the sleeve and look how pretty it came out. And underneath, very nice. Okay. Double zigzag is like my favorite to make something look good. The side seams came out lovely. I just folded them inward. But before I did that, I did a zigzag seam so that it has a little bit of style on the side. The bottom has a slit as well with a little double zigzag. And I cut it in a unique shape. Let's see if we can look at the bottom. Okay. So as you can see, it's not straight across. I did like a little eyelet, kind of weird little zigzaggy bottom. So it gives it a little character. I love it. It came out so nice. This fabric is so soft. It's not your average sheet, guys. It's not cotton sheets. It's like microfiber, but it does wrinkle pretty easy. I mean, this has been ironed and look at it already wrinkling, but it's so soft. It's softer than sheets, but look how cute that's going to look. Okay. So I made that and we're going to be making these. These are the simple patterns we're going to be making. I mean, I watch these girls on these channels and they make these amazing things. I'm not there yet. So just know I'm not there yet. Okay. And I want to be here with you for that because you may not be there yet. And so we can do simple stuff and learn until our stitching gets better, until our what's the word? I cannot think of the word. Until our technique. Thank you. I don't know why I went blank this morning. It's early. Well, it's not that early. It's not 9 o'clock yet. But anyway, I had some coffee. I don't know what happened. So, our technique will improve over time. This one I really messed up on. But I'm going to give it to her anyway because it's a sleep dress. I'm concerned about how tight this is going to be up here, but we'll see because the straps are going to fit like this. However, the arms are really big. I left her plenty of room there. So my idea was to have it really up high and then kind of come out. And it's a tank night dress. And I used that beautiful floral pattern you see that we're going to use today just to sew up. Because I'm just going to go over how I did. I put her little slits at the bottom. I'm hoping the width will do okay. It doesn't have much give in this fabric. It's not like the red one. The red one the microfiber has a lot. This is cotton. And it really doesn't have much give. So I'm going to have her try it on. If she doesn't like it, I'll keep it. I'll wear it. But look how cute that is. This is your little nightie. But there's not a lot of stretch in this fabric. So I prefer lounging and sleeping in this fabric. I've made several lounging tops that are like a little bit longer than your average crop that I made myself out of these. Simple, basic pattern. Basically cutting a neckline in a sheet and picking the right kind of sheet fabric and then sewing it all around and making some pretty seams. So that's I like simplicity. I don't like these big projects that take you forever. I can't quilt. I don't even want to quilt. No interest in that because the only thing I thought about was maybe making a blanket, but not necessarily sewing it. Maybe knitting some swatches and sewing them together because we're going to knit too on this channel. Okay. So we did that. And I showed you that. So we're going to get started. I will be back. And we are going to learn how to make this basic sort of top. I am going to make mine, to be fair, longer. She wanted croppy. I'm going to make mine longer. It's going to come at least way longer, probably about another 5 inches or more. I like mine kind of baggy. All right, guys. So we will be back to make this top in the next video. And hopefully we will learn from these mistakes that I've made. This mistake here isn't so bad. I just had a mess up over here on, if you can see all the double stitching there, it's pretty prominent. But I didn't want to start, but I had been on that one. I tell you what, the t-shirt dresses are a lot easier than the tank dresses. I'm just going to be honest with you. Okay, so I am going to get set up, take off my trusty little cover that I made for my sewing machine. And I'm coming back and we're going to get started on our blouse with our new material. And we're going to cut it and everything. So you'll get to see that. As you know, I have a small space. I cut in the kitchen. So we will start in the kitchen with the cutting and then we'll move in here. All right, guys. So I will see you soon for the next video. And I hope you will enjoy this content. This is Amy with Rags and Stitches. Please hit like and subscribe if you see content you like. And I'll see you in a little bit. Bye, guys.